Hi, this is Palettes, Pouts, Perfume and Panning, and I'm here with a part 2 to the Storybook Cosmetics range that I reviewed earlier on with the two palettes, the Mean Girls and the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We have since placed a second order with Storybook Cosmetics, and it has just been an absolute nightmare dealing with them. Well, actually, it hasn't been a nightmare with dealing with them because they just don't reply. They don't reply on Instagram. They don't reply in DMs. They don't reply in contacts on their Facebook. They don't have a Twitter that you can contact them on. They don't just respond to the consumer. My package got lost and I had to wait weeks to receive it. And when I did receive it, this is just some of what I was greeted with. And the odor coming from the palette, it was just gross. There's no other way to describe it. Gross. And when I opened it, it went all over my new duvet cover. As I was saying, the odor when I opened it. And this is, I'm going to cover the mirror now, which is absolutely destroyed. I'll just put that so you're not blinded. That is what I was greeted with. Every single shade cracked, broken, smashed, but above all, the smell that's coming from it, I can't help but be fearful that there's some kind of mold growing on the colours. That's my biggest fear. Now I'm going to close it up after showing, because I did leave a message on Storybook Cosmetics public Instagram post in hoping that they would see this and perhaps view the video, as you can see. Because this is just so unacceptable after the amount of time I waited to receive the palette. And as I was saying, they just do not respond to consumers contacting them. And I thought perhaps it was a one-off with me, but having looked at other comments that were left on their pages on whatever forums they're active on, it clearly is an issue they have with absolutely everybody that makes a complaint or has an issue. They just do not address it. So if anybody from Storybook Cosmetics happens to view this video, could they please respond and try and settle this matter? Because like I said, after the amount of waiting I did for the palette, and they've just been blanked left, right and centre by them, I think the least they could do is either refund me, or actually I don't want a refund, I'd prefer to have a replacement palette. Initially that was what I had hoped to get off them. When I seen it, I thought they certainly would have done that. But now, with the way I'm feeling about Storybook Cosmetics, I don't want a replacement palette. I would never shop with them again, which is a pity because they are apparently bringing out a Wizard of Oz palette, and I was seriously interested in that. And like, there's no way after the treatment I'm after receiving from them would I ever shop with them again. But I'm not letting this go. I think this issue has to be addressed. And is it mold? Because if they're cracked, they're not very deeply cracked, which is very strange. I'm at a loss now for words at this point. I'm angry, as you can probably tell. I don't like to put out negative content. That was never my intent when I started this tiny little channel. It was 2020 pandemic. It was an outlet for myself and just something to do with the COVID, and I'm just at a loss for words that a company, which they're an indie company and quite small, and apparently it's run by triplets, and I'm sure they have people working for them. Surely somebody could have responded all the times we reached out to them to get this matter addressed, but that never happened. So if you've shopped with Storybook and you've had issues, could you please leave a little comment in the comments section and let me know. If you've shopped with them and never had an issue, that's fine, but if you have had an issue and you want to leave a little comment in the comments section, I will go through them and read them and see, has anybody else dealt with something like this? Thanks for watching, and I won't say, if you like this video, please subscribe and like, because what's to like about it? I certainly don't like it, and it never was my intention to put it out there, but there you go. Needs must, and Storybook Cosmetics don't reply to me, so maybe somebody else will see this on YouTube and respond.